Hello everybody, this is Dylan Raymer coming at you again with another presentation, except this one will be surrounding the Darknet. Now, the true purpose of this presentation is to show you how I answered the following research question. Is deep market a potential space for criminal behavior? Why or why not? Now, before we get into it, let me give you a little background on what Tor, Brave, and the Darknet are. Now, first up, Tor. Tor is what is known as an onion router. It is both a network and browser that allows the user to browse the internet anonymously by routing traffic through different nodes and servers. These different nodes help encrypt your identity and location once you reach your desired website or destination. Its main uses include protecting your privacy, evading censorship, and to access .onion websites. Up second is Brave. Brave is a privacy-focused web browser. It includes built-in ad blocking, anti-tracking, and optimal integration with the Tor network. Its main uses include protecting information and acting as a fast and secure browser for everyday use that includes optional privacy tools. Last but not least, I'd like to introduce you to the Darknet. The Darknet is essentially part of the internet, except it isn't indexed by the traditional search engines we know and use today, such as Google or Microsoft Edge. It requires special software and configurations to access it, with Tor being the most popular tool to do so. There are other tools, though, including I2P and Freenet, that will give you access to the Darknet. The Darknet is home to quite a bit of different things, but mainly include private communities, anonymous forums, whistleblower sites, and illegal marketplaces. Real quick though, let me introduce you to what is known as technological and cultural artifacts. From history class, we all probably know what artifacts are, generally speaking. They give us a glimpse into the past in some sort of way. Same thing goes for technological and cultural artifacts in relation to websites. They give us a glimpse at what people were doing at a certain moment in digital history. The difference between the two is pretty easy and goes with their names. Technological artifacts originate from digital environments, so for instance an algorithm or even a hashtag. On the other hand, cultural artifacts originate from the values, beliefs, and shared practices of the people who created them, so things like a textual post or even a funny meme. Now that I've introduced you to Tor, Brave, the Darknet, as well as cultural and technological artifacts, it is time to return to my investigation and to try to answer the question I posed at the start of this video. So, to say it once more, my investigation was to an onion site called Deep Market. I found Deep Market by using a directory that included onion sites listed by category. The one I used was given to us by the professor and is called Hidden Wiki. And again, I had to use a Tor browser through Brave to access Hidden Wiki and then to access Deep Market as well. Deep Market was at the top of the homepage of Hidden Wiki and is described as a dark web market that has become a hub for all things unconventional. If you visit the website, Deep Market is a site that shows you a variety of vendors offering different products that you would not be able to find anywhere else. For example, you can hire someone to break into your college or university's computer system, you can buy PayPal transfers, and you can even buy accounts for explicit content. Now in the screenshot on this slide, you can see the top 3 vendors are all for money transfers, except not legal ones. You can buy a $2,500 PayPal transfer for a little over $200, for example. Other money transfer options are also available too, like Western Union for instance. Besides this, it also shows us 2 technological artifacts right off the bat. The artifacts being the site architecture and navigation flow itself, as well as the algorithm on the home page, which puts the most popular vendors at the top, thus showing us the underlying structure and automated systems of the website as soon as you arrive there. Across the website, there are also many other technological artifacts. For instance, if you were to click on View Vendor, it will take you to the vendor's page. One artifact that will show at the top of every vendor's page is some sort of verification badge. This verification badge shows us the vendor's authenticity by showing us completed orders, the average review of its customers, and whether they're online or not. You can also see each vendor will have a buyer protection badge. As you continue to scroll down each page, a comment/reply structure will also show itself, which includes comments and replies from those who have previously purchased from the vendor, showing us a built-in interaction mechanism. As far as cultural artifacts go, there are maybe even more cultural artifacts than technological ones. For instance, each vendor's page will show you a little picture of the product they're selling. This vendor I looked at, for instance, sells PayPal transfers, as you can see in the screenshot. Each vendor profile also includes a little description of what they sell and some information about the vendor themselves. This is an example of a user profile and a user biography. Each vendor also shows a number of completed orders, which is engagement metrics, and gives us quantitative indicators that show user interaction on the website. Now that the investigation is over and I've found some technological and cultural artifacts on Deep Market, it is time to answer the question I asked at the start of the video. Is Deep Market a potential space for criminal activity? And after this investigation, it is clear that Deep Market is indeed a space for criminal activity. While looking for the various technological and cultural artifacts, you can see multiple different vendors offering illegal activities. For instance, fraudulent money transfers using PayPal or Western Union are available. Hackers for hire are available that can access social media accounts and ban them. Or even hackers that can perform DDoS attacks for you are available for hire. You can even visit vendors that will allow you to pay for access to porn sites, one of which was a teen porn site. So with that answer to the question, this concludes my presentation on the Darknet and my small investigation of Deep Market. I hope I was able to show you something new about the Darknet and what it entails. Thank you for watching.